Hello everyone, welcome back to my witch's hut. My name is Tessa Doodle and I will be your host today. It is Halloween! Woo! I am so excited. Well, it's not Halloween, but it's getting into the fall and I have missed the cool temperature. I've missed it for so long, and so yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm also excited about Halloween and dressing up. My friend and I normally go to a mall at the end of the month and we dress up and we walk around the mall, and it's really fun to do that because sometimes you meet other people and that's always exciting because you kind of just bond over that for a second. Besides all of that, I wanted to thank you, all of the people who waited for me for a month to get settled into my new apartment. Thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know. But now I am back. I'm going to be posting once a week. I'm even thinking of adding on to stuff later on near the end of the year. It's probably going to be more of like, I was thinking about playing Minecraft. I know everyone wants to play Minecraft. Minecraft is just fun. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and do our sip of the day, the thing that gets us started into our drawing mood. So go ahead and grab your cup, tankard, bowl of any kind. Go get your favorite beverage and we're going to take a sip together. Go ahead and pause the video so you can go and get it. And we're going to take a sip together in 3, 2, 1. Now that we've gotten our sip of the day, let's go ahead and start drawing. So what I decided to do here, what I normally don't do, is I did some sketches of a witch beforehand, kind of getting a little bit of her personality in there. And then I started drawing her after I did that because I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted her to be. I just tried that out to see if it helped me get an idea of her. Now, I have difficulty normally doing sketches beforehand for like the body. I normally don't do that as much, but I'm trying to get better at that because that actually helps a lot in being able to show the structure and figuring out what you can do for your pose. So I tried that out. I think it worked out pretty well. I am also doing a color palette challenge. What I can use black, like pure black if I wanted to, but all of those colors at the bottom is what I'm using for my color palette. It was very interesting to try to figure out what worked best with the other, trying to contrast and all of that, but I was able to get through it and figure it out. Now, it's been a while since I don't think I've done an actual, like, a drawing of a witch and, like, colored it and all. I haven't done that. I don't think at all. In all of the drawings that I've done, sketchbook and all of that, I have not done any of that. And so I thought it would be cute. I also listened to Howl's Moving Castle recently. I went through the book and I enjoyed it so much. It's very different compared to the movie, but you can, you know, one may like the other more because one's more romantic and the other one's more of a butt, but I really loved the detail and kind of seeing things connect in the book of what the movie was showing you. But I kind of did a little bit of a dress like Sophie's, not identical at all actually. But normally I've seen a lot of people these days don't draw like what they would wear underneath, like in older times, their underwear basically. And so I thought, I could probably do that and that would work really well. And for like a witch, I don't know, I feel like it worked and I thought it was really cute. And the designs and adding the multiple layers. I saw a picture recently that had a witch and she had like multiple layers underneath her dress, like in older times. And I was like, I really like how that looks. And so I decided to do the same thing here. Now, the reason why she's floating, I can't give you an answer. She's floating in the air. I was thinking of giving her a broom, but I decided not to, because I think it would just make it too crowded and wouldn't kind of silhouette her a little bit more. I probably could have brought her down more as well, but I decided to keep it as is because I also wasn't thinking. Now that we're getting into the color scheme, so I had difficulty figuring out what to do for her color scheme. I was like, should I give her yellow? Should I give her black hair, blue hair, you know, because trying to balance everything else, kind of difficult when you have these types of colors, but it was enough and I figured it out. I was trying to use the 90-60-30 rule for color, and for people who don't know what that is, it's basically you have 90% of one color, 60% of the other, and then 30% is like the little highlights that's spread out throughout the whole outfit. So right now it is the 30% is the yellow, and then the well, actually it might be the blue in this part. I think it kind of evened out. It may be the blue that's the 30, and then 60, which is the yellow, and then green is definitely the 90. So while I was gone, I also found some new techniques, and I was able to figure out a little bit of line art to make it look better. And I also am starting to color my lines instead of leaving them black unless I have to. So if you're doing art, if you want to work on something, I would suggest you study, because that's the best way you can do it that I've found out. I'll tell you this, so my witch's hats that I really love is I've found out that I enjoy adding like this. It's so you have like the regular's witch's hat, and then you have like these little danglies on the witch's hat. I love that so much. It's like my favorite thing ever. It's like having a veil on a hat. And I did that on my little model, as you can tell. It just is one of my favorite little things because it's just something interesting. All right. We have finished our drawing and we are ready to critique. So let's go ahead and look at the positives of this art piece. I believe the lighting looks really good. The detail near her face and how everything around it isn't as detailed is a really good idea too, just because it makes you focus on her face more, and that's kind of what I wanted you to look at. And her hair movement just adds so much movement to the picture, and it helps it not look as stiff. Overall, I think this is a really good drawing. Alright everyone, now that we are finished with our critiquing, let's go ahead and do our question of the day. And the question is, what would you dress up as for Halloween? I would dress up as a pirate. So let me know in the comments below what you would dress up as. I'm going to let all of you go, so I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day.